He's staring at me.
Yeah. Anyways, story time. Pay attention, watch till the end, and you let me know, is this dude just out of his freaking mind, or am I just being a hard ass? Okay, so I get a call yesterday from an elderly gentleman, and he says, hey, I received your postcard. I see that you sell homes for a flat fee. I want to sell. Come check out my house. So did my due diligence, pulled all my comps, checked out the area, checked out the history of the home, came in ready to rock. And the second I walked through the door, I noticed that there is an issue with hoarding and cleanliness, right? Which is not a big deal. I mean, I sell ugly homes all the time. We flip properties ourselves. Not a big issue. But it does become an issue when we're talking about pricing the home. Now, the top sale for this community was $675,000 for a model match for his home, but that was fully remodeled, sitting on the golf course. At this point in time, he tells me that he wants to sell the home $775,000, not a single penny less, and it has to be an all-cash buyer. Which, listen, you're probably going to need an all-cash buyer because there's this little thing called appraisal, and when you have a loan on the property, it's going to be contingent on that property appraising for the correct price. But cash buyer alone, you're expecting me to convince a sophisticated person, a sophisticated buyer with $775,000 cash to overspend on the home by, I don't know, $175,000? And not only do you want this person to overspend by about $175,000, but you want them to pay you directly. No title and escrow company, no title insurance whatsoever, no escrow company to hold the money and make sure everything's done properly. You want to make sure that they pay you $775,000, and in your own words, 10 days after the check clears, then you'll get around to transferring the property to their name and paying me a commission. Yeah, right. So after listening to all that, I did the best job I possibly could, thoroughly explaining about what he is asking for is never going to happen. No buyer in their right mind is going to do it. The home's going to sit. He dead ass straight out whips out this contractor's card, his 1986 general contractor's business license card, and says, "You see this here, son? This card means that my word is worth gold." And he legit said that because he had that contractor's card, that anybody in their right mind would happily give them the money, transfer it, and they wouldn't even question it. And then to top all this off, he wanted me to do this without even getting a listing agreement signed. He literally wanted to do all this work, go and perform this absolute miracle of selling this property for his wild terms, and to do it without even having an agreement. So at that point in time, I said I wish him the best of luck. I don't think I'll be able to work with him. He absolutely flips his lid, loses his shit, starts motherfucking me up and down, screaming and cussing, and says he's just going to put a sign out in the front and he's going to sell the damn thing himself. So, anywho, I have a bunch of crazy stories like this. If you want more, let me know.